I built a Claude project last month that writes most of my podcast scripts, my newsletters, and a big chunk of my social posts. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not involved with it all the time. It just means it has my voice, my stories, and my branding with my opinions. And the same agents who keep DMing me asking how I post so much, well, it's not only my virtual assistant team, it also has to do with this project and this process. So today, I'm going to help you fix that for you. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. I'm Tristan Ahumada. Let's get right into it. Here's the problem. Most agents are using AI like a search engine, and you already know it. You've seen it, and maybe you're experiencing it. You open ChatGPT, you type, write me a caption about open houses, and you copy and you paste it, whatever it gives you. Then it sounds like every other agent on Instagram. In fact, sometimes I'm quick to post, and sometimes my stuff sounds like AI. But for the most part, it doesn't. So you've got to be careful that you're not posting like every other agent out there, because it sounds the same and you get lost in the mix, right? You're really not getting more time back at that point. You're getting more content that sounds like nothing. That's not AI's fault. That's how you're using it. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a feature inside Claude called Projects, and I think a lot of you know about it. And ChatGPT has the same thing. And there's another piece to this. They have skills, and ChatGPT also has GPTs. And Google Gemini has something called gems. Now, all a similar idea. The projects stay projects, and the skills maybe have a different names with skills GPTs and gems. You build it once, and every conversation inside it remembers who you are and who you're talking to and how it should actually sound. Now, free plans gets you 5 projects. Pro plan is $20 a month, and you get unlimited. So this is an inexpensive problem to solve. Here's what I loaded into mine, and here's what I want you to load into yours. First, your voice. Don't just say professional and friendly. Everyone says that. Get specific. I told my project I write at a 7th grade reading level. I use contractions. In fact, that's one of my favorite things. I tell it, hey, I use contractions because I hate do not, will not, cannot. It just doesn't sound like me. Now, I also tell it, don't use em dashes. And I don't say things like leverage or deep dive. I open with a story whenever I can. I lead with opinions, not with theory. And that's my voice. Yours may be completely different, but you have to actually write it down. If it's not on the page, the machine can't see it. Second, your audience. Who are you actually talking to? Who do you want to connect with? I told mine I'm talking to real estate agents, at least for anything having to do with real estate agent topics, like for lab coat agents. Now, for my audience, I'm thinking probably 3 to 10 years in the business for some of the content I create, and they sell around 12 to 20 homes a year. And they typically want more listings. They're tired of cold calling, even though I was a cold caller. But when you get this specific, AI knows who's on the other end of the message. So it stops writing for everyone and it starts writing for someone very specific. And this is the part most people miss. Third, and this is the one that I think changes your approach to this. So load your past hits. Take your 5 best emails, your 5 best social captions, your 10 prospecting scripts, whatever you have that actually worked. Upload it. Let the AI see what good looks like from you, not from the internet, but you can still layer some things here and there, but mainly make it from you. Now, You're not asking it to make up something. I think that's where the big challenge is for a lot of people. You're asking it to match a pattern that you've already proven works. So I had an agent in our Y Realty network tell me last week she used to spend an hour writing one Instagram caption. And to be fair, it looked really great. But after we set up her project, I think it was 8 minutes or less. And she said the captions sound more like her now they did when she was writing them from scratch at 11 p.m. exhausted because she knew she had to post it up. Not so much the content because that was ready to go. She's really good at video. It's writing it. And more importantly, writing it so it doesn't sound like it's AI. And that's what happens when you stop using AI like a vending machine and you start to treat it like an actual junior writer who's been trained on you. That's a big difference. And here's the part that really at least gets me excited. The agents who are going to win in the next, I would say 2-ish years, give or take a few months, right? The ones that are really going to take you to the next level are the ones with the biggest sphere. They're not the ones with the most beautiful websites, but that helps. They're not the ones with all of this amazing technology behind them, right? They're the ones who figured out how to be in front of their audience with their voice without burning out, trying to be everywhere. And that's what it does for you right here. Right now, you've got one of you. Now, after you build this, you've got one of you plus a machine that sounds exactly like you working in the background 24 hours a day if you set it up correctly. Now, that's how you start scaling without losing yourself. You might be sitting there going, Tristan, I don't have time to set this up. Well, guess what? It takes about 30 minutes one time. And I hope you update it every quarter or so. But once you set up a project, which we show you how to do in our AI workshops, you don't have to look at it again because you'll see what it produces. And if you ever want to change it and tweak it, just go and change up the project instructions or the skill, whatever you ended up going with. The point is this: to save you hours every week, you've got to invest at least 30 minutes to get started. So stop talking yourself out of this. You know what you need to do. Now, here's what I want you to do today. Not this week. I would love for you to do it today, especially if you're listening to this in the morning. Open Claude or ChatGPT. Click on projects. Or if you're going to ChatGPT, you could also click on GPTs. It doesn't matter. Name it Content Engine. Paste in 3 things: how you sound, who you're writing to, and 5 examples of your best work. Has to be yours. That's it. Start there. The agents who build this thing now are going to look 6 months back when they're in the future and be like, wow, I'm producing a lot of content consistently, right? You're going to be moving. They're going to be moving fast. And the agents who don't, well, they're going to keep wondering when they should start. In fact, earlier today, I met with a team. It's not a big team, but they produce a lot. A team of 5. And they said, Tristan, we want to contract you or your team to sit with us every month to teach us something along the lines of AI and real estate. Because we need to know how to use AI as a team for real estate, whether it's projects, skills, co-work, GPTs, design, whatever. We need your help. And that's the type of person that it's going to take. Because let me tell you, AI just keeps moving really fast. And those agents that are using little things like this will allow them to do so much more for their clients. Because at the end, what are we doing this for? We want to close more transactions, but we want to build a career along relationships. And this allows you to show up better for your clients, right? So if you got something out of this, hit subscribe, share it with an agent in your office who's still copy pasting and making prompts. Listen, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. It's all evolved since then. And if you want us to walk you through this at all, we can help you. We do one-on-one coaching for AI. We also do it in a group setting. I'd love to see you here. But most importantly, thanks for tuning in again. Have an awesome day.